very excited to have Andrea Jacobo with us at APHA 2023. Andrea is a doctoral of public health candidate at Berkeley University, and also she is an urban studies visiting instructor and public health project director at Rhodes College. Can you tell us a bit about yourself, Andrea?
Yeah, thank you so much for that introduction. I am a public health advocate, and most importantly, a person who has really wanted to center community, center culture in the practice of how do we become well and how do we thrive. My background is in community health education and really translating the research of public health into practice, into policy, into a way for us to really achieve an equitable world.
So bringing that knowledge into the community.
Yeah, bringing that knowledge. Yeah, and also understand that we have knowledge in our community too. So working together between those subject matter experts and the experts in the community that know how to take care of each other, that create networks of well-being amongst each other. So bringing us together in conversation, that's my biggest thing. I'm the connector of people from the top and people in the grassroots, and merging them together as a way for us to have a deeper conversation around health equity, around social determinants of health, and around, even most importantly, how can we address the structural forms of racism that affects our community mostly every day.
So you brought a very interesting point.
Yeah.
Experts. But you're talking about experts in the community.
Yeah.
Can you share a bit more what that means and how that works?
Yeah. I growing up in a Latino community, I realized that we have such a wealth of knowledge. You know, La tia or la vecina has the information about where to go to get your services, or how to navigate a system. And so this is who are called experts and also leaders of supporting community members to navigate things. And what best way to connect with people, with the people who have experience in the issues that we see today. The lived experience always trumps knowledge, I say. And so the experts in the community are the people who know what's needed in the community, who can translate that to bringing services or bringing practices or creating programs, and then also making sure that everybody is aware. That's the biggest thing, aware of what they have and opportunities that they can take advantage of. Yeah.
Good. Thank you for bringing that up. That's very important.
Yeah.
Now, we are here at the Latino Caucus booth.
Yes.
Tell us about the Latino Caucus and what's your connection with the Latino Caucus?
So the Latino Caucus for Public Health is really focused on making sure that the Latino workforce who are in public health, who are researchers, who are scholars, are connected with their community, but also advancing the policies and the research and the scholar work that is needed to help with Latino health. And so my role as a former chair of the Latino Young Professionals Council was to make sure that we created pathways for young professionals to really get into the field of public health. And that's how I started with the Latino Caucus. That's how I was a part of it, because I, as a young master's student, I said, well, I don't see myself in the field of public health. And it wasn't until I got connected with the Latino Caucus, I was like, wait, there's a whole world. There's doctoras. And that same thing that I was trying to help people find a pathway in the field of public health and see themselves in the field, it ended up happening to me too, because at the 2018 APHA, when I first met you, I decided I'm going to get a doctorate. So I applied to get a doctorate in public health, and then I got accepted to UC Berkeley, a school of public health. And now I'm finishing up my doctorate in public health
Congratulations.
And thank you so much. And I really think it's because of the Latino caucus. And I use my experience as a way to share how wonderful and beneficial being a part of the caucus has been to my life, but also being able to connect and and have relationships with people from all over. I even went to Cuba, which is amazing because of the Latino caucus.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Now, it's the 50th anniversary of the Latino caucus.
Yes.
What should we expect?
Celebration, for sure. That's for sure. La fiesta, you know? But what I think I want us to expect too is what will the next 50 years look like? What will be, for us to celebrate 100 years? And what can we do to move the needle of health equity in the Latino community even further? And so it's not just celebration, but also conversations. We're here where it's busy right now, right around us, because everyone is needing to make those connections. So I feel like we're going to reimagine our future with public health in the Latino health, specifically with this celebration that we have, this milestone. Where can we go from here, right? And so I think that this question will be best answered after this year, because we can see what we're going to do. This is just day one. Imagine what's going to happen after the gala. We need to talk about the gala anyway. But I think with the celebration, also connecting people, and also collaborating on new projects and new ways. I just had a conversation just before ours about community health workers. Los promotores and las promotoras have been so instrumental in translating information into the community, especially research. So I do think that there's a need for us to integrate more and more at all levels of the socio-ecological framework. Yeah.
Great. Definitely a big celebration this year. And what's in the future for Dr. Andrea?
One thing that I want to be able to do more is to incorporate healing-centered practices in public health. So as a yoga instructor, as a poet, as a lover of music and the arts, my research has really been focused on how do we use creative mediums to heal, but also to build new worlds. And so the future holds, maybe I'll stay at Rhodes College. Maybe I'll be the president of the Latino Public Health Association, or no, I don't know. Never know. But what really was the future for me is making sure that the people are centered in the conversation, that wellness is centered in the conversation, healing, and also bringing it around the arts. I really would love to incorporate more and more of the arts into my practice, and maybe being a designer in some way. The world is our oyster, I feel like. I think where I am today, I never thought I would be here today, but I just know that whatever I'm cultivating inside right now will help for the future.
That sounds wonderful.
Thank you.
Now, Latino Caucus is talking about la cultura cura.
Sí.
Tell us more about la cultura cura.
La cultura cura. All right, let me tell you a story. So I just was a part of a play called De Aquí y de Allá in Memphis, and I had to dance the traditional dances of Puerto Rico, Cuba, with a traditional dress, right? No one tells you that dress is 7 pounds. And so I have been dealing with a lot of heart issues, especially with stress in school. And so I had increased blood pressure. I needed to be more physically active. And through that process of me dancing and being a part of the play that showcasing all the different cultures in the Caribbean and in Latin America, I was able to, one, increase my physical activity even more, and I have lost a little bit more weight because of that, because of the play. also got more muscle strength because of me dancing through those traditional dresses. And that right there is cultura cura. Right there. That's exactly what that means. That using the culture of our countries, of our diaspora of Latinos to cure ourselves and cure others around us.
That's a perfect example of
Yeah.
la cultura cura.
Yeah.
Now, what are your expectations for APHA? What do you hope to get out of this gathering?
Yeah. I hope to just make more connections, get inspired by different poster sessions and talks, bringing people who have not really who don't know about the Latino caucus and bring them to the table from all over who are doing Latino health or who are identifying as Latinos, just to bring them together in a way that, one, it's fun, and two, really helps us move our agenda forward in terms of making sure that everyone is well within the Latino community.
Great. Well, enjoy APHA.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for interviewing with us
Yes,
today.
thank you so much. I really appreciate the opportunity, and I'm so grateful for you, Pietro.
Thank you.